Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So, one day before the Fed meeting reveals that what they are planning to do with interest rates and tapering. So, the market is a little bit nervous, but we see a few altcoins are correcting back. My name is Mike Dankler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so everything just for your entertainment and also for education purposes only. So guys, always do your own research and make your decision based on your research, and always take responsibility for your decision. So let's push that like, smash those like, and push the bell notification on. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Join our Telegram channel and also follow us on Twitter. Let's share my screen and let's get into our favorite bubble chart and let's see what's happening on the market. Yeah, we see a few odds are still correcting, like Luna, Rose, One Harmony, Arweave, Toncoin, ADA, Hot, but Loopring is bumping almost 18%, Curve 4, Rune 10%, Omi 8, Helium 8, SCRT 8, Near 8, Bora 10%, and also Avalanche and Hex is doing well. In the meanwhile, Bitcoin is correcting a little bit, 1% down, traded around 6,600. Ethereum is down 1.3%, traded about 2,400. Binance coin is up at 3,380. So let's go and check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. It is at 12. So guys, the index was yesterday at 13, today at 12. So the market is still in fear. And also you see it's bottomed out, and also we touched 10 and 11 in the past few weeks. And just remember, when we are looking back 1 year, then the index went as low as 10 4 or 5 times during the summer dump. And guys, just for more information, that when investors are so fearful that they are selling their assets for a very cheap price, so always there is a good buying opportunity out there. But when investors are getting greedy, then it's due for a correction. So guys, also there is a saying from Warren Buffett that be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. So most of the investors are fearful, but not all of them. Let's go and check our first news from Wall Street Journal. Stocks rocket back to finish higher after deep slump. The Dow Jones has never before closed positive after being down at least 1,000 points. Now this happened, so that was a nice recovery that we have seen yesterday. Let's go to our next news. Stop panic selling. Bitcoin whales back spare BTC as exchanges balances fall. Okay. BTC continuously attractive at current levels, and thereafter no longer term downtrend resumed as on Monday. Exchanges tally stood at 2.3 million BTC despite spot price action sitting at 6 months lows. Let's make this bigger. So Bitcoin price is going down and down, and balances reserves on exchanges is going down as well to reached dipped below 2.4 million. Yes. Whereas go for another dip. That was a tweet from CC15 Capital that stop panic selling your Bitcoin to this guy. He's been buying 2 to 18 million US dollar worth every few hours. So in every few hours, buying up 2 to 18 million US dollars. So this is huge. Here is another Bitcoin accumulator buying 30 times per day, from zero in August 2021 to over 1 billion in BTC. Don't sell your coins to this guy. Buy DCA and hodl. So guys, yes, few whales are still accumulating. So this is somehow good news. And also, let's see things from the eyes of these guys. Let's go to our next news. McDonald's jumps on Bitcoin, meme wagon crypto Twitter response. Okay, so as Bitcoin traded below 40,000, mark crypto millionaires and investors on Twitter started sharing memes about getting jobs at fast food restaurants. So this is insane. Plan B, the next level candle painting, McDonald's. Also, Salvadorian President Nayib Bukele to embrace the meme culture and uploaded a new profile picture that shows him on his speeches sporting a badly photoshopped BTC McDonald's branded cap and T-shirt. So McDonald's Nayib, insane. And McDonald's asked on the Twitter, "How are you doing, people who run crypto Twitter accounts?" And many response from Binance. Cut me short, we are gonna make it. We are gonna make it. We are gonna make it from Binance. From Nayib Bukele, should I quit my job at McDonald's and open a Bitcoin burger joint? Yes. So cryptos are tops among the risky and speculative. If risk assets decline, it helps the Fed inflation fight. Becoming a global reserve asset, Bitcoin may be a primary beneficiary in that scenario. Let's go to our next news. Boom or bust? Is there a way for Bitcoin price to hit 100,000 US dollars in 2022? So Bitcoin is consolidating in this actually parallel channel, and Bitcoin quarterly returns. Yes, so January is not a best month if you are looking back, but February, so Q1 is not a best quarter for Bitcoin, but second and last quarter used to be the best. But the second, yes, the second quarter is the best. Sovereign currency devaluation remains a catalyst as inflation kicks in. Fiat currencies versus gold from 19 to 1019. Let's make this bigger. This is gold and US dollar, British pound, Japanese yen. They're all lost almost all their value against the gold, especially Japanese yen. Why hasn't BTC hit 100,000 already? Before even entertaining the argument, it is wiser to look at Bitcoin's market cap performance over the years. Now inflation kicked in. The Fed's taper tantrum is impacting investors' confidence. According to cross-border capital funder Michael Howell, to access funds in this market had to go somewhere. So M2 money stock, you see how high it went, and it should go somewhere. The Fed unwinds its quantitative easing policy to tame inflation. It effectively removes the excess dollars from the market. Waiting on the retail boom, the US firm survived 100,000 investors and found at 59% were interested in investing in Bitcoin. So almost 60% of people is interested to invest in Bitcoin. The number of addresses with a zero balance, with a non-zero balance. So these are Bitcoin holders, and almost 40,000 people It's not so much. Okay, I make a cool. Either boom or bust, what needs to happen. The M2 money supply remains in an all-time high. The planned interest rate hikes fail to keep inflation below the Fed's 2% target. The number of non-zero Bitcoin wallets continues to rise to new record highs. More companies and BTC to their treasuries. Meanwhile, Bitcoin could crash to 100,000 if long-term investors decide to dump Bitcoin to raise cash. Regulatory issues and a sharp correction is equities prices awaits on crypto pricing. Some unforeseen market manipulation or black swan event tanks BTC price like to March 2020 flash crash. So guys, even to go to 100,000 or to 10,000, both have its scenarios, but I see higher scenarios for 100,000. Okay, let's go to our next piece of news. Analyst Nicholas Merton makes massive late 2022 Bitcoin prediction, says latest BTC crash setting bull run foundation. Quite interesting. If you look at this on the expanding time frame, it looks pretty reasonable. And on the top of that, when we take a look at the BTC market cap, it's really interesting here. If we take a look at the previous cycle peak and align in with the lows, this has been a pretty important range of contents. Bitcoin can hold here at 60 billion. That's going to set the foundation for Bitcoin to spring up over the next coming months. Rallies are formulated and nurtured by liquidations, by corrections, by fear, because the only way you are going to see this market cap increase is by larger players, that smart money, in this case, coming in at the time that they come in. While when do they come in? They come in during peak fear. They buy discounts. We gotta respect them for that. We talked so bad about the larger players, but to be honest, we just need to understand how they work and we can navigate this market really well. So guys, understand the crypto fear and greed index and understand when the price is down, then it's better to buy when the price is at lowest. Let's go to our next news. Bitcoin price spikes above 35,000. Here is what BTC whales are up to now. What whales are doing. So on-chain whales, those which more than 100,000 Bitcoin, are just not buying in any meaningful sense. It's basically just moving in the wrong direction. So despite the fact that the price fluctuates, we are still witnessing a sideways movement. Whale must begin consuming BTC in order for its price to begin rising, according to Anthony Pompliano. Next piece of news is Bitcoin is still in a long-term bull trend, says crypto investment firm executive from Black Tower Capital, Michael Buchella. Michael Buchella says, my attempt at simplifying this market brought the risking in risk assets to the systematic rebalancing as moving rates expectations are digested by machine-driven strategies. This natural sell pressure leads to panic sells in markets further out the risk curve. Bitcoin is still firmly in growth mode, and if you look at the logarithmic chart, it's still a long-term bull trend. It's still a young asset class. This is not all to surpassing volatility, and Bitcoin and Ether were structurally low and declining over the last year. Next piece of news is crypto is happening despite the crash, says former Goldman Sachs CEO. CEO, so one of the biggest investment bank, former CEO. Optimism during the crash. Look, my view of it's evolving. I can't predict the future, but I think it's a big thing to be able to predict the present, like what's happening. And I look at the crypto and it's happening. And guess what? I would certainly want to have an oar in the water, and hitting me might hop on the cryptocurrency bandwagon. Crypto's current conditions, and so this is a nice viewpoint about crypto. Next piece of news is Ethereum Foundation kills Ethereum 2.0 in favor of consensus layer rebrand. The Ethereum Foundation goes from Ethereum 2.0 to Ethereum 2.0. Quite ironic. Tactics have changed since the Ethereum 2.0 roadmap was first developed. Developers are changing their terminology to reflect these shifts. So here they are stating that Vitalik Buterin came out with this new roadmap, and this making Ethereum 2.0 more likely a small update than a new 2.0 chain. But I think this is just some inner wars in the Ethereum Foundation, but I'm not there, so I don't know, guys. Next piece of news is the US will release a CBDC by 2030, said Bank of America. Stablecoins will continue to be used more frequently in various transactions, while the US will launch a CBDC by 2030. Inevitable US CBDC. So stablecoins will continue rising. We expect stablecoin adoption and use for payments to increase significantly over the next several years as financial institutions explore digital asset custody and trading solutions, and as payment companies incorporate blockchain technology into their platforms. So, not just CBDCs, but also stablecoins will continue to grow. Next piece of news is no developed nation bans cryptocurrencies. Telegram founder Pavel Durov warns Russia. He criticized Bank of Russia's proposal to impose a blanket ban on a range of crypto-related activities. Such move would stifle high-tech development and chase away blockchain specialists. No developed countries ban cryptocurrencies. Reason such a ban will inevitably slow down the development of blockchain technologies in general. These technologies improve the efficiency and safety of many human activities from finance and arts. So guys, also we got the news that many many Russian politicians and also the the president of the finance ministry stated that they don't want to ban crypto, but they want to regulate. So it's much different communication. Next piece of news is Cardano projects SundaeSwap and Carstarter squabble over failed promises to investors. So I will not go in deep this. They started to collaborate, and but the development was not going well, and now they have some quarrel on this. Please, people, get your shit together. Both sides came together, agree to arbitration, talk to each other, and figure out whatever the hell you agree to get done. And if you can't somehow survive the arbitration process, the courts are always available to you. So this is from social media. Not good news for Cardano, but the two major Cardano projects is just cannot cooperate as they planned. And also the news from yesterday that Facebook and Instagram on the verge of introducing over 1 billion users to the NFT space, and not 1 billion because Facebook has almost 2.9 billion users per month, while Instagram has 1 billion active users per month. So this is, if we have the same users, then at least 3 billion users that they will get access to NFTs. So guys, let's go and check our farms. We have some juicy rewards on our farms on if you are holding ERC20 version of CorionX, then you can earn up to 330% APR with providing liquidity on Uniswap and locking up your tokens on our farm. If you are holding BNB version, that you can provide liquidity on PancakeSwap and lock up your LPs for 115% APR. So guys, let's join our Telegram channel. You find the link in the description. We share always crypto-related news and some CorionX developments that we are working on. So let's check what Bitcoin is doing. So Bitcoin is still in the downtrend, just bounced the day before and also did a nice rally. Today it's almost doing nothing. It's correcting back. That was a nice movement today, but correcting back to the opening price. Other coins are almost in loss, but few of them are correcting. And also I just watched this, that the Bitcoin shorts is increasing again. So it's not a good sign. So more shorts are opening as we speak here. So guys, this is for today. Please smash those like, push the bell, notification on, and subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.